transformation begins. A group of bandit mongooses arrive in the clearing, searching for the last bit of food before heading home for the night. Sense of smell to search for the last meal of the day.
Let's try this one more time. Hello, everyone! Much better. Let's keep up with that energy, okay? My name is Yogi, and as you can see, I am a wildlife photographer. My friends and I here at the Night Safari would like to take you on a night walk to that you might have never seen before. I'll show you what I mean. Earlier on, we've had our lovely group of banded mongooses on stage, as well as Braveheart, the turkey vulture. Now before we carry on with our night walk, I'll need everyone here to do me two very simple favors. Firstly, please remain seated at all times throughout this night walk. We will be having animals coming up from all directions, so for your safety and our animal safety, please remain seated, children's included, okay? Secondly, if you are taking pictures or videos on your recording devices, please make sure that your camera flashes are switched off. Now these bright lights can be very startling and harmful to our nocturnal animals' eyesight. So once again, please switch off your camera flashes, okay? And with that, I have one final question for everyone here. Are you all ready to see some remarkable animals tonight? Alright, the night has just begun, and let's see what else is installed on this nocturnal adventure. Let's go! Oh, everyone look up there! That animal that looks like a cross between a bear and a cat is a binturong. His name is Narnia. Take a look at Narnia's tail. It's very long, right? Now did you know that their tail acts as a fifth limb? Everyone, check this out. You ready? Look at that. All the way down to me. Let's give it up for Narnia, ladies and gentlemen. Great job. And one more tasty little treat for you. There we go. So binturongs, just like Narnia over here, they can be found all over South and Southeast Asia. However, their population is declining. Deforestation is taking away their homes. So no tall and healthy trees, no more binturongs. But our planet needs them because they help to eat fruits, disperse seeds, as well as help our forests to grow. So let's not lose one of Asia's most beautiful animals. And in case you didn't really catch that prehensile tail in action, not to worry, I have a video. Check this out. So a binturong, they actually weigh up to 15 kilograms. So that tail is really strong. And in case you want to check out more binturongs later on, all you have to do is head down to the Leopard Trail and try to spot a binturong in the dark. Now with Narnia gone, I think it is time for me to share with you something interesting. Now when you think of cats, you don't often think of water, am I right? However, we are going to be joined by a very special creature that can be found in South Asia. Without further ado, keep your eyes right over there. Let's welcome Marco the fishing cat. Here he comes. So water-loving cats, just like Marco over here, they are known to swim for long distances in the wild, and even sometimes underwater. Now take a look at those paws. It is actually webbed, which helps them to navigate the swimming pretty well. And did you know that their fur coat is water resistant? So that means that they're able to stay dry despite being in the water. It looks like he has gone back home. Let's say bye-bye, Marco. And with that, we're going to continue on with our adventure and take it to the skies. Do you know what's that bird? Owl, you are right, but where's the owl? It sounded like it was coming from up there, or was it from there? These birds, they are often heard, but very rarely seen. Oh, that was a loud call. And hello there, Ashikin. I'm very sure you know where that sound is coming from, right?
Yes, absolutely right. Hello there, Yogi. Now that was the call of Midnight, the Malay fish owl, and she's right over there.
Over there. Oh, I Okay, and if you're taking pictures, please switch off your camera flashes, alright? Thank you very much. Alright, all eyes on midnight. Whoa, look at that, all the way down on stage. Let's give it up for midnight, ladies and gentlemen. Did you know that the Malayfish owls, they are actually one of the most common species of owls that you can find right here in Singapore, am I right?
You're absolutely right, but my favorite part about them are their wingtips, which are super soft. Now this means they are able to glide over fields and meadows silently without their prey detecting them. And this is the reason why they're known as friends of farmers, because they help to keep the rodent population in check.
That's right, friends of farmers indeed. And I think Midnight here has done a wonderful job. So once again, let's give it up for Midnight, the Malayfish owl, together with Ashkin. Bye! Now another thing that I find incredible about these birds is the way they rotate their heads. Tonight we will be joined by a bird expert and she will be telling us more. So let's say hello, Chloe!
Hi everyone! Hi YY! I have with me Oscar, very handsome Eurasian owl, and she's gonna be showing us what she can do.
Alright, cannot wait to see that. These stunning birds, they can be found all over Asia and in Europe. Although you will find them in forests and in mountains, these days you are able to see owls in cities where they hunt for rodents in landfills. Am I right?
That is right. Now here's something interesting about owls is that they have fixed eye sockets, which means they can't move their eyes up, down, left, or right. So they rotate their heads instead.
Speaking of rotating their heads, I have a question for everyone here. To how many degrees do you think an owl can rotate its head? Shout out the answers. 360, anything else? 270, any other answers? 180, okay, we do have a few common answers, but Chloe, which one is the correct answer?
Well, Oscar, why don't we show them?
Wow, that was really impressive. But you know what? I think it was a little bit too fast. So shall we see that one more time? All right, one more time it is. Wow! And there we go. The correct answer is 270 degrees. Give yourselves a loud round of applause. And you see, owls, they cannot rotate their heads to 360 degrees because that is a full circle. If Oscar were to attempt that, his head is gonna fall off. And we do not want to see that, okay? Alright, so in a short while they are gonna head back home now. There we go. So once again, shall we give it up for Oscar, the Eurasian eagle owl? Look at that, so excited to head back home. Not a single sound coming out from their wing flap, am I right? And that is why these birds are known as silent flyers. So once again, let's give it up for Oscar, the Eurasian eagle owl, together with Chloe. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. And I think that Hinton was really impressive, and most of you would like to see that again, am I right? Now I do have a video. Check out the big screen. Oh, wow! Really impressive, right? A full 270 degrees. Okay, and with that, it is time for us to head to Africa. We are going to be What was that? Okay, anyways, we are going to be joined by a very... Do you know what's that animal? Lion? I don't know what's going on, but everyone just remain in your seats, okay? little bit too hot. And their ears help them really well to listen for prey hiding underground or amongst tall grasses. And fennec foxes, they are known to be pretty agile animals in the wild. And take a look at their legs. You will notice that they have really sharp and curved claws. So these sharp and curved claws help them really well to dig for prey hiding underground. Now some prey that they normally would like to dig up for would be scorpions and many other tiny little insects. Now foxtrot here is often associated as a baby, but that is not true. He is actually a fully grown fennec fox. The reason is because they are actually the smallest canine species in the world. So that means they will be small and cute forever. Looks like they're ready to head back home. Shall we give it up for Foxtrot together with Anne? Thank you very much. Now fennec foxes, they are pretty tough animals because they can survive in extreme conditions. However, they are still vulnerable to us humans. They are often caught, kept in tiny cages, and sold into the international pet trade. They are often treated like domesticated dogs and cats, but that is not true because they are wild animals and they deserve our respect and our protection. And with that, we're gonna head back to Asia. Can anyone tell me what animal is black in color, also white in color, spiky all over, and sounds a little bit like this? Any guesses? Hedgehog, think bigger. Porcupine, you are correct. Let's welcome Indra, the Indian crested porcupine. Hello there. Now take a look at those quills. Very big and scary, right? But look at what they can do when they come by tight spaces. Now these animals, they love to shelter in logs and burrows during the day. And collapsible quills help to make it possible. Now take a look at these beautiful quills. Did you know that they share something really similar with us humans? So these quills are made out of keratin, which is the same protein that makes up our hair as well as our fingernails. And the Indian crested porcupines, they are the largest rodent species that you can find in India. If you want to check out more porcupines later on, all you have to do is head down to the leopard trail. And a common misconception about them is that they will shoot out their quills. That is not true. So porcupines, they are unable to shoot out their quills. So when they feel threatened or scared, they will flare out their quills, alright? And looks like they're ready to head back. Let's give it up for Indra together with Ashiki. Thank you very much. Home is back there. No. He's gonna try to do this one more time. Okay, so while we wait for Indra here to go back home, let me share with you some fun facts about these Indian crested porcupines. Now, did you know that they are the only mammal species that have quills that grow up to 40 centimeters long? Look at that. Looks like he found something that he wants to eat over there. Now, in the wild, these animals, they tend to rely on their very strong sense of smell to find for their food. So porcupines, they are known as foragers. So what they'll do is they'll forage for their food during the night. Alright, so once again, let's give it up for Indra, the Indian crested porcupine. Bye! Now in North America and in Europe, this next animal is often seen as a pest as well as a troublemaker. And in Singapore, we have our very own native species of monkeys called the macaques. They are known as troublemakers too, but that is not true. We keep taking away their homes and their source of food. They will have to adapt to all this difficult changes, and that makes them tough animals. So speaking of tough animals, everyone, we are going to be joined by Toffee, the common white raccoon. Say hello, Toffee. Okay, Toffee, come on over here. And, oh, look at that. Now you may think he's washing his paws, but that is not the case. I have a video. Take a look. So raccoon raccoons, they do not wash their paws for hygiene purposes. They simply wash their paws because it helps to make it more sensitive. And remember earlier on I mentioned that they're seen as pets, right? So this is what happens if a human were to leave out an empty food container lying on the ground. Check this out. Okay, and there we go, look at that. How quick and easy that was, right? But some of you may be wondering, wasn't that a little bit too easy? Well, you know what, not to worry. We actually have a tightly sealed bottle. Thank you very much, Vahan. Let's see if Toffee is able to open up that bottle, okay? Alright, are you up for this challenge? Okay, all eyes on Toffee. Oh, look at that! And he opens it! Let's give it up for Toffee, everyone! Great job! And you see, raccoons, they have really dexterous paws. And speaking of those dexterous paws, if you take a closer look, you will notice that they do have 5 digits on their paws. And that is what they... Oh! Toffee! What was that for? That wasn't very nice. Hey, hello, where are you going? Are you gonna go home? Okay, fine, he wants to go home. Let's say bye-bye, Toffee! Okay, I'm very sure he did something to my camera. Let me just check on it, okay? Toffee took selfies on my camera. Let me show you. Take a look. I have another one and check that out. What a cute little raccoon selfie. I think he wants to steal my job as a photographer. Thanks, Toffee. As a wildlife photographer, this night walk has been a truly incredible one for me. We've come across so many charismatic animals, but there will be many more that we may never see again.
The animals you met tonight and countless others share this planet with us. They take what they need and live in harmony with nature. We humans must learn to do the same. We all have only one home, Earth.